Sir from 17 once again. This is my Metal Gear Solid 5 S-Rank walkthrough. This is episode 7, it is called Red Brass. I'm going to be picking up some of the local plants for some medicinal purposes. You want to pick up as many plants as you can because it's going to help you unlock certain pieces of equipment. A lot of them pertain to tranquilizers in weapons, such as sniper rifles and pistols. I was kind of conscious when I was playing this and recording these that I would need to put some effort into the mother base to research a sniper rifle to be quiet. And then I dropped a tank on her, which led me to other ideas. Turns out you can defeat Quiet effortlessly just by spotting her and then dropping supply crates on her, and you don't even have to fire your gun, which I didn't think would be possible, but there you go. I thought you'd have to sneak up on her, and I've tried doing that, guys. She's really good at seeing you. Like, insanely good. Her vision is insane. My very first fight against Quiet, I snuck all the way down the ravine, all the way to that starting building that she's on, and I got to the building, and I was looking for a crack to climb or a ladder or something to get up to her, and then before I knew it, she'd gone, because I couldn't hear the humming anymore, because Quiet makes a very distinct hum, which at first really annoyed me, because it's the same thing she does every time she's about to shoot someone, or she's looking at somebody that she could shoot, and it's really repetitive. You can even get the cassette of the noise. Like, who the fuck wants that? You've already had it in your ear for hours, but after a while I stopped hearing it and I got used to it. But this is a pretty messy mission. My advice right at the beginning, guys, is to plant C4 on the way into the village so that you can mitigate the race that I'm about to do at the end of this. I had no strategy for this, guys, coming in. I couldn't even remember this mission, and what you're watching here is my first attempt at it. All I knew is that these trucks were coming on this road, which means if I put C4 down, I can stop them, and that's exactly what I'm about to do. So, pop C4 on here, and then jump off the road. You don't even have to run forward as I did just then. You'll notice there was a transition because of course I planted the bomb, dove into cover, and all the people in the car saw me. You don't have to plant this many either. I don't know why I did that. It only takes one to take out the vehicle that these people are in. But I'm paranoid and I remember just how bad it was taking vehicles out at the beginning of this game. So wait for them to go over it, blow it up, and immediately get on your horse and start running back the way you came. So ignore me when I'm laying here and like messing around. You want straight on your horse, because I'm at this moment in time I'm thinking that's the end of the mission and I'm going to run out of this area and be fine, and it's like, shit, that's not true. So all this time I'm wasting here, do not waste, guys. Back on the horse, back towards the entrance of the village. If you laid an explosive there before you came this direction and triggered this, you're okay, because you'll get it back in time, detonate it. Little tip as well, if you can detonate out of hear sight of the village, the entire village will not go on alert, and you'll have a much easier time of getting the third target. However, I did not have that luxury in this recording, so I'm going to be running through a village that knows that shit's going down, and it means I have to improvise, but I improvise really well, so that's it, really well. It worked out. It could have failed momentously, but it didn't. And I'm happy that it didn't, because it makes me, happy that I don't have to replay it. Because this is a pretty fun mission, but I want to get to the more meat of it, because, like, what is it, 30 missions to get to the first ending, the fake ending? And then the missions after that are a bunch of replete bullshit interspersed with actually new missions that's got some really cool story beats, even though half of them I don't really understand. Like, I still don't understand, guys, and if you do, please tell me, why did Quiet attack that guard and try and put a knife through his teeth? It was fucking horrible but amazing at the same time. Like, I still have no idea why she did that. And I spent the entire game with her. I listened to all the tapes, I did all that stuff. This is me running away again thinking the mission's over when it's not. But I couldn't tell you. She never escaped before, even though we knew she could. And then for some reason she escaped, she started attacking that guy, and then we put her down and people start torturing her, like, fucking hell. Spoiler alert! But yeah, I don't know why she did that. No idea whatsoever. And my thoughts were like, did he come into the cell and try and mess with her? Was he a spy? Like, I have no idea why she did that. And I've even checked the damn book, the guide. I've scoured everything in it, and it doesn't tell me why she did it. just one of those scenes. But that right there, I noticed he had a a beret, and then I tag him, and then I'm just going to have to move and take him out. My only regret in this video, except for all the mistakes and the sham-fisted way that I do this, is on the next area here. I couldn't hit this guy in the head with a trank without him seeing me, although I think if I'd have knelt up here I might have been able to, but like an idiot, I thought I could crawl into the line so I could hit him, and I couldn't, and he sees me, and I shoot him in the face. Like, I could probably press the trigger when I was moving, but, you know, it is what it is. Then I Fulton him, and then I get the hell out of dodge. So it's not clean, folks. I will have a much cleaner version of this when I go back in and try and do some seriously fancy shit, because there's parts of this game that I really want to have fun with, and I'm looking forward to discovering some stupid stuff, because the best thing about being able to get super overpowered gear and replay missions in a sandbox environment is that you can do shit that the developers never even thought was possible. Like, I don't even know, but it's going to be grand and awesome, hopefully. But I'm going to call the horse and I'm going to get out of dodge.
Roger.
But yeah, there are a few story beads that are really interesting in this game that I really liked. I think the best, most, you know, just deeply affecting moment in the game by far is something along the lines of, like, in darkness eyes shine bright, I think it's called, which not only does it outline a character that is a sociopath and a compulsive liar, which was a real surprise to me because I didn't realise that person was that at all, but there you go. But it also has you essentially just, wow, that mission, guys, really wow. And then there's a cutscene in it as well where, spoiler alert, you see Big Boss's horn grow, and his face is covered in blood, and that's actually a state that you can get in the game. It's called demon form, or devil form, where you can become an Oni, and it's by doing unheroic things. So if you let your heroism, whatever, sink to a certain level, his horn will grow. The larger his horn gets, the more demon you are, and the final level is a really big horn, and your face and clothing perpetually covered in blood that never goes away. You can never get rid of it unless you're good. And the easiest way to do that, if you're wondering, is to build a nuclear warhead. Apparently building a nuclear warhead is the devil's playground, but there you go, folks. Thank you for watching. You take care now.